Good morning, Parkside family. Welcome to this week's Midweek Encouragement video. Thanks for tuning in. Last night with my daughters, I was reading Psalm 19 at the dinner table. We were talking about it, and we were talking about the section. It's in verses 3 or 4, maybe 5, where it says God has set a tent for the sun, and the sun comes out of his chamber, and it runs its course. It shines like a strong man running his race with joy. Like you've seen a guy who's really strong in the Olympics, and they just run, and it's like, man, there's so much joy. They get to do what they've been called to do, and that's how the sun is. And yet, as big as the sun is, as magnificent as the sky is, God says, yeah, I just give it its own little room it can hang out in. Like, we can't think of things bigger than the sky. And yet God says the sky is like a changing room in a coal store compared to him as the architect of the entire nation. Like, it is just mind-boggling how big our God is, how powerful our God is. And so when we see the sun that is so much bigger than us, the sky so much more grand than us, it reminds us first how big our God is. And that is really encouraging when we're facing big problems to know there's a really big God who loves us and cares for us. It also encourages us. It also reminds us of the love of God that comes up day after day after day. It never ends. Lamentations 3, 22, 23. Jeremiah makes that argument that if you can count on the sun to come up, you can count on the love of God to come up. So you have a massive God who's not a distant God. He's actually there with his tender morning mercies that are new every single day. Great is his faithfulness. Friends, that is massively encouraging. If you'll just stop and ponder both the magnitude of God himself and the never-ending nature of his love and care for you, that will pick you up even in the darkest of days. That'll pick you up and carry you. You know this already. Let me tell you something you already know. There's nobody in the world that suffers from too much encouragement. And I was in our meeting Tuesday morning with the staff here at the church, and we were just talking about ways that we have seen Parkside Bible Church looking out and seeing others and choosing to go out of their way to be an encourager. I wonder today if there are two people you could think of that you're just going to go out of your way to encourage them and say, hey, I see what you're doing, and I'm thankful for that, and you're doing a great job. Imagine how our church, our community, our world could be changed for the better by simply having a congregation, a church who's committed to encouraging one another to follow Jesus more wholeheartedly. It's a powerful thing to think about. I hope you look for two people that you can encourage today. Quick couple of reminders. This weekend, our students will be at winter camp. There's more than 30 going. We've already picked up like 5 more people coming from our group since Sunday. Please pray for them. They leave Friday. They go over to Twin Lakes Camp. Pastor Drew is preaching 4 times. Busy weekend for him. Please pray for him as he preaches as well. This Sunday, you do not want to miss Baptism Sunday. We have 2 people getting baptized, and I'm really looking forward to that. So you'll want to be here this Sunday as well. And then a week from today, next Wednesday, we have our first Christ and Cultural Conversations, looking at the question of, is Christianity anti-science? That session will be set up to equip your family to have that conversation, but also set up so you can invite unbelievers who are maybe asking that question, and it's a barrier to faith for them, and they'd like to hear what the Bible has to say. That'll be 7 o'clock next Wednesday, January 19th, in the Zion Room. I hope you'll make plans to join us. Parkside, I love you. I look forward to seeing you Sunday, if not sooner. Have a great rest of the week, and know that Jesus loves you, and I love you. Have a great day.